Bachelor applicants, I really want you all to pay a lot of attention to this first document, and this is your application guidelines. Of course, I'm using 2026 as a sample because MEXT has not yet opened in so many countries. Okay, so here you have the definition of undergraduate studies, field of studies. I really want you all to pay attention to this part because the idea here is, which one are you signing up for? Are you signing up for social sciences, A, humanities B? If you're in the natural sciences, are you natural sciences A, B, or C? This is going to determine everything. This determines the exams you write. This determines the universities that you're placed into. This determines everything. And if you have any doubts about where you should fall, reach out to the embassy and ask them before you fill this. Make sure you understand this very, very clearly. Okay, so of course it goes on to tell you about preparation for education at the university, direct placement. Do you want to skip language studies and go straight to the university? Qualifications, if you're eligible for this scholarship or not. Take your time and read this document. Make sure you understand it very, very well, because scholarship benefits, it has suspension of payment of your scholarship, the selection, how it is going to be done. And here it talks about the exams that you're going to write. Social sciences students, you all are going to be writing Japanese, English, mathematics. Natural sciences students, these are the subjects you'll be writing. Natural sciences B and C, these are the subjects you're writing. That is the reason why I said that take your time with this document, understand it very well. If you have any questions, reach out to your embassy and ask them. These are all the documents you're going to be submitting: application form, direct placement form, transcripts, certificates, recommendation letters, medical certificate. We are going to talk about all of these documents in this particular video. I'm going to break all of them down to you such that you understand everything about all of these documents. By the way, you all let me know, are you already sure what category do you fall into? Are you someone that is applying for, let's say, social sciences A or social sciences B, natural sciences A? Are you clear on your category? Let me know about your various categories in the comment section. And I'm going to tell you all a little bit about something that I have to help you all make sure you get the scholarship. This is actually the MEXT government scholarship worksheets for undergraduate students. These worksheets are going to practically turn any confusion that you have in your head to 80% guaranteed kind of directions that is going to help you step by step throughout your entire application process. So this is for undergraduates, it's for College of Technology students, it is for specialized training college students. These worksheets are going to help you all step by step. So if you've not yet gotten your worksheet, the link is going to be in the description box. Make sure you get a worksheet and use it to guide you right through. I'm going to talk a bit more about the worksheets as we go along, but I want you all to know that if you're anywhere where you're confused, you're not sure what to do, there is help. There is help, and all you have to do is just tap into that help as much as possible. Okay, so now let's look at the first document that you are going to be filling up, which is the application form for the Japanese government scholarship undergraduate students. Of course, this is for 2026 because 2027 is not yet out. So if you're going to be using this, you can just use it as a sample to practice. What you're doing here, you're filling out your name, gender, all of those mundane things, date of birth, current address, nothing that deep, and then your present status. Are you a student? Are you working? What did you study in high school? Here they want to check that you had actually 12 years of education, because that is what they are checking for. Fill up everything here: primary, lower secondary, upper secondary. Fill up everything, and then here you now have, this is where I was talking about earlier, that you really have to understand social sciences or humanities. Where do you fall? Are you on the social sciences and humanities side? Are you on the natural sciences side? And what is your first choice? What is your second choice? What is your third choice? It's important that you fill out all of these things, okay? And then now you come here for the reasons of your field of study. Take some time to read exactly how you're going to answer this. If you are not sure, get the worksheets. Get the worksheets and let them guide you throughout this process. Your reasons for choice 1, your reasons for choice 2, and your reasons for choice 3. Remember, do not fill up anything that has to do with pop culture, anime, your love of things, all things Japan related. No, 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 you are an academic. You have to give academic reasons. So if you're struggling, get the worksheet and go through that process, okay? And then kinds of things that you can contribute between your home country and Japan, because the goal of the scholarship provider is to really make sure that you can be a bridge between your country and Japan. So they want to ask you from the start, what do you think you can do for both countries? What can you do for Japan? And what can you do for your home country? So make sure you have that figured out as you go ahead and fill up this first document, which is your application form. Another way that I really think that it's going to help you all is that I came up with a system where I link you all with MEXT grantees in Japan for one-on-one tutoring. When I was applying for my MEXT scholarship, one of the things that was really a game changer for me was going through this student forums where those that had gotten the scholarship were there. People were asking questions, they were answering. That really helped me talking to people that had gotten the scholarship. Why? Success leaves clues, and you can follow those clues in order to be successful. So I'm matching you all one-on-one with students in Japan who have gotten the scholarship, and you're going to have 5 sessions. These 5 sessions, you have session 1, session 2, session 3, session 4, session 5, and the MEXT grantees are going to be holding your hand throughout, even filling up these documents, helping you through preparing for your exams, helping you prepare through all of the things that you are going to be going through in order to prepare for this particular scholarship, to increase your chances of getting the scholarship. All the links are going to be in the description box, so please do well to sign up for the one-on-one tutoring. Sign up for the worksheet, and then also, if you want to do it by yourself, sign up for the worksheet. If you want someone to really hold your hand and guide you, someone that has gotten it, sign up for the worksheet, okay? The second form that you have to fill up is the direct placement preference form. This form actually, let's just look at it here. Name, gender, first choice, second choice, third choice. It's actually 1 page. And the thing about this form is that this is you can fill it out, but at the end of the day, for you all who are undergraduates, your placement is really going to be done by the university. And if this form is only going to be applicable if your Japanese is so good that you're going to be sent to university directly. Most undergraduate students do 1 year of Japanese language studies, and they usually do this 1 year of Japanese language. I think social sciences students go to University of Osaka in order to do their 1 year studies there, and then most natural sciences, I don't know if it's the other way, go to Tokyo University of Foreign Studies and do their 1 year Japanese language study there. I think either, I hope I'm not mixing it up, but you're going to be there, and it is during that period that an agreement is going to be come to about what university to place you at. So yes, you fill up this form, but I don't think that in the end it is going to count. But because it is part of the embassy processes, please make sure you fill up the form and have the universities chosen, okay? If you've not watched the video on how to search for universities in Japan, go ahead and watch the video. It is going to help you. So now let's talk about your certificate of health. This is actually like just the mundane things here. It has to be filled out by a physician, very important. They are going to examine physical examination. They are going to look at your x-ray, your chest, any diseases currently being treated, past illnesses, vaccination history, laboratory analysis, physician's impression about your health, and all of this. It's also a 1-pager. And I don't know, y'all let me know in the comment section, what are the rules with reference to the Japanese embassy in your country? In my country, you have to take this to the hospital. The physician fills it up, actually closes it and seals it where you do not open it. You take it to the embassy and submit it there sealed, so you don't even know what is inside. What is inside, it is the embassy staff that are going to check. But regardless, you have to take this to a national hospital with proper doctors, licensed doctors. They are going to fill this up, and then you're going to take it to the embassy when you submit your applications, okay? So please make sure you follow the rules. Someone asked me a question that he has a health condition, and he was asking me like, okay, so what am I going to do in this case? Like, do I fill up the form? Are they not going to give me the scholarship because of my health condition? And I said, no. If you are worthy of the scholarship, you are going to be given the scholarship regardless of your health situation. When I was in school, I had a friend who had a condition with her heart, and number one, she was chosen for the scholarship, and they knew that she had a condition with her heart. She came to Japan, she was studying here, going to the hospital, being on medication, and throughout they never bothered her. So if you're worthy of the scholarship, if you're good enough to get the scholarship, please do not lie on your health certificate. If you have a health condition, let them know that you have a health condition. Let the doctor fill it out there. It's not going to affect your chances of being selected, okay? Now let's look at the last document. This is a Japanese government scholarship recommendation form. This is what it looks like, recommender's name, and it's actually also a one-pager. Any other format of recommendation letters will be accepted. When I was applying for the scholarship, I did not use this format. My lecturer decided he had his own format, and he said he was going to use his own format, and I was like, okay, sure, no problem. I think the main thing here is speak with your lecturer, and for you all undergraduate students, it's going to be like your high school principal or a teacher or something. Speak with them. Do they want this format, or do they want to write their own? Anyone is okay. And also check with the embassy, because for mine also, you had to seal it. The lecturer had to sign, write it, put it in an envelope and seal it, and I could not open it. I took it to the embassy all closed. So check with the embassy in your country. How do they want it brought to them? Do they want it closed in an envelope, whatever? Do well to follow everything that they are going to say, and that is how you're going to fill up all of these 5 documents that are going to count towards your primary screening. Of course, what else is important is the exams. So in the worksheet, I have a whole section where I discuss the exams. I give you all links to past questions. If you sign up for the one-on-one, your tutors are going to help you prepare for this exam. They will tell you how they studied, how they passed, what the exams look like, such that you can mentally prepare yourself and you're not stressed about the exam. And also in the worksheet, you're going to have access to sort of explanations about how these exams usually roll, but at the same time, check with the Japanese embassy in your country to be sure how the exams are going to look like for you all. And of course, they have the interviews. If you sign up for the one-on-one, your tutors are going to tell you how they prepared for the interview, what counted, how they went through it. In the worksheets also, I go into a lot of details about how to prepare for your interviews, step by step and everything. So do well to, if you cannot afford a one-on-one, definitely do well to sign up for the worksheets. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section, what category do you fall into? Are you social sciences? Are you natural sciences? What are you struggling with? How are you preparing for the MEXT 2026-2027 cycle? I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.